Team Benavidez send a chilling message to Canelo. They also believe Canelo's time in the sport of boxing as a top elite, kind of pound for pound guy is over. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and back from boxing. Listen, Jose Benavidez definitely outspoken. Big fight coming up. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. My God. He says, and I quote in an interview with Fight Hub TV, quote, "If I was Canelo and his trainer, I would do the same thing. I would run from the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, and try and ignore that. You can run, but you can't hide. People want that fight. In order for Canelo to make history, he already made history, but everywhere you go, people ask me about Canelo. They want to see that fight. That name of David Benavidez, he's not going to be able to go to sleep until he fights David Benavidez. And that's a little thing he's going to need to take care of in order to make history. If he doesn't do that, there's always going to be that doubt. Why didn't he fight him? To me, Canelo is the best pound for pound in the world. It's going to be difficult to accomplish what he has in the sport. When you're a champion, there are always going to be young lions that are going to come and want to be world champs and make history in boxing. We're going to be in the same position in 10 years. I think we're going to be the lions that are going to come. I think Canelo's time is done and it's our time." End quote. This is from Jose Benavidez, father, trainer. His son was in Creed Part 3. And I mean, I agree. Of course I agree, because I've been saying it. I said this before the Bivol fight. It's crazy how I say these things and people think I'm just talking or they're preposterous. And then now you see people saying what I've told you clearly about a year ago, longer than that in certain instances. I think Canelo, the jig is up. You see who he's fighting next. You got David Benavidez with a stern challenge like Caleb Plant off of a great, probably Caleb Plant's best knockout of his career, at any elite level. Like the name fighters and I'm not talking about like, oh, he knocked out some guy when he was 7-0 that no one's ever heard of. But in terms of all the name people he's fought, that was probably the best knockout that Caleb Plant has had. And David Benavidez is fighting him at that dangerous time. David Benavidez looked great and very dazzling versus David Lemieux. So all in all, that's a dangerous fight as well. So both David Benavidez and Caleb Plant are facing each other, and they're facing each other pretty much at their most dangerous peak. So it's a great fight. You see who Canelo Alvarez is fighting. Canelo wants no smoke with David Benavidez or David Morrell, a tale of two Davids at 168. He's undisputed with all the belts, yes, but in terms of respect, people are going to grow more and more finicky and not really respect the way he's moving, fighting a million Eastern European fighters that have absolutely no shot. Especially like you look at a situation like John Ryder. Imagine John Ryder in Mexico. I mean, how does he have a shot with Canelo in Mexico in general, being Canelo's first fight back? Canelo has showed a sturdy beard. So, I mean, he's going to be hard to knock out. And so if you knock him out, right? You knock him out, that's one thing. But that's proven to be hard to do, including guys like Triple G, Danny Jacobs, Caleb Smith, other guys who have power. So if you don't, then you would have to dominate him like Mayweather and Bivol did. And even if you did do that, are they really going to give you the decision in Mexico for his homecoming fight, first time back in quite some time, on a DAZN card? John Ryder has 5 losses, so he's more expendable. He's not the cash cow. And we've seen throughout Canelo's career, Austin Trout, Erislandy Lara, even Floyd Mayweather. Floyd dominated him. One judge said it was a draw, right? We've seen these wonky scorecards throughout Canelo's whole career. So you would have just assumed that this trend would definitely still exist in Mexico, and he would have all the advantage. And just on top of, like, even if it's no janky scorecards or whatnot, you still have to worry about the crowd's going to go crazy for the hometown hero, the person who has the crowd. And that's going to be a pro Canelo crowd, obviously. Most people in Mexico probably don't even know who John Ryder is. So everything Canelo does is going to generate oohs and ahs. And he already has a good hand speed and a flashier style. So I really give John Ryder not much chance unless Canelo's completely washed. And You know, to be honest, he would have to be so washed where he's beyond, like, where he should just retire. Because if he's so washed where he's losing to John Ryder, because here's the thing, I just said, we've seen Canelo lose fights and he didn't really lose the fight, if you know what I mean. The judges didn't score it for the other person. So he would have to be like, get dog walked or knocked out by John Ryder, which to me would stipulate he's completely, you know, not the same fighter that he's been all these years if he's getting knocked out by John Ryder, who no one else of note, Caleb Smith, Danny Jacob, none of them got knocked out by him. So I wouldn't just assume that he would just be able to knock out a strong chin Canelo. It doesn't sound logical. So that means he'd have to get dominated. He'd either have to knock him out or dominate him. And if either of those things happen, then Canelo's regressed such a level, or his confidence is shot, or whatever, or he's too busy golfing, whatever the case is, that's going to be a horrible look for Canelo. But nonetheless, David Benavidez is coming if he beats Caleb Plant. That's a dangerous fight, so I don't want to look too much further than that. His team has done a lot of talking regarding the Plant fight, and we'll see. You know, they're going to put up or shut up. I will do the watch party, so I will see you guys there. Make sure you guys come. Plant, Benavidez, the watch party. Best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.